I am a PhD student that I am studying immunology and with a particular focus on early life strategies to overcome these kind of early life or neonatal limitations against vaccine and infections. I started my bachelor of 2012 to 2016. I studied medical laboratory sciences. It's a field in which you will learn a lot about different categories of biomedical science. So one of them is immunology, about vaccine, immunology, immunity against pathogen and stuff. And I continued this for my master as well, as a kind of first grade student. And then my master was 2016 to 2019, and actually 2019, I think everyone remember that. It was a really crisis of COVID, and we were with my wife and some more colleagues at hospital, we were running, I can say 600, 500 samples of PCR samples of COVID to test people for COVID. And it was really the moment that immunity against pathogens, importance of vaccines, how we can improve it, these things get bolder and bolder in my mind. And then I started to apply for more positions. I got more motivated to continue in academia and in this field. So I applied for this interesting position in Iceland, and I read their history. They have done a lot of work on vaccination, and definitely for someone like me, it was a great opportunity to learn more and maybe continue in such a field. My supervisors, Professor Ingilif Jansdottir and Associated Professor Stefania Bjarnarsson, they have focused on early life immunity for many years, and I started my PhD with them, and with our group we have some other colleagues. I would like to name them Eider, Jenny, Craig. So we are mostly focus on overcoming early life limitation against pathogen, or better saying, respiratory pathogen and infections. So it is kind of the main focus in our group. It's really important to, if we or in collaboration with others can make some progress or more progress in this field, as really, for example, the pathogen that now I'm focusing on to developing vaccination strategies and stuff is pneumococcus, which it caused pneumonia, and it's a really challenging infection, a respiratory infection. It's made it causes meningitis, pneumonia, bacteremia, and otitis media. When you just read the history of this group and the people that have done a lot in this field, you will be really interested to continue as you really find out that how precious information is in these lot of ages that they gathered. And there are some kind of instruments and the thing that a lab needed. Well, it's not totally complete and perfect, but it's quite good, so you can do your research based on the instrument and the stuff that are there. So I mean, the condition is after all good. I can continue with that, but I think everywhere you need to progress more in every conditions, scientifically or even just with the materials and instrument that you have. I'm really interested in these early life studies. These newborn, these naive creatures, you don't know many things about them. We don't know many things, and especially when it comes to this early life, you don't know almost nothing. With all of these research that have done, still there are a lot of things that you want to know. And it's a crucial period which I really like to continue in that. So in the future, I guess I will stay in this field with more research. In my perspective, I can say when you want to stay in academia, when you want to do research, the main thing is that you have to expect a lot of challenges in every terms. So if you have a personality that could tolerate these challenges, that could tackle them in a, I don't want to say the best way, but at least tackle them different way, different option, think about different things, collaborate with different people to solve the problem, then you are good to stay in academia regardless of qualification and this and this. This is, I think, this passion, this motivation is quite important. We always need to schedule our experiments. So we have a lot of mice work or like doing experiment on mice. So like our daily work is like checking the mice and then doing a lot of immunization, doing a lot of taking blood, collecting different biosamples like saliva, blood, and then we have to analyze them, and always we have to read new papers about our research, and then like kind of at the end point of each experiment we have very long days at lab, like 10 hours, 12 hours, so working in just the same place. So it can be hard, but it's quite interesting if you are ready for that. I'm really honored to receive this award, Young Scientist of Landspítala. Yeah, it's really nice. And so I think I have said this somewhere else, but this award for me is really like adding more fuel to my kind of motivation engine to continue my research. And yeah, really, if I like concluded to Iceland, it's really a lot for me, and I'm very happy to receive this award, and yeah, thanks to the decision makers.